Hey there friends, what's going on? It's Codiak here, back for another Assassin's Creed Valhalla survival guide video, and today we are taking on the Wildcats of the Weald. This is one of the most interesting legendary animal encounters that I think is in the game, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Now I know there was a lot of talk about using the Wildcats for this skill exploit that was going around the internet, and I just want to make it clear, you cannot do that anymore, and we would never condone doing such an exploit thing. That's kind of like a little pride point here, but take that for what it is, because this fight itself is going to be a challenge for most players, I think, mainly because of the erraticness of both of these animals. Now, there are two lynx that you have to fight in this encounter. There's a young lynx and an elder lynx, and with every multi-target boss encounter, the key is to really focus on one, and your worst possible outcome, your worst scenario, is when you're splitting your DPS, focusing on both at the same time, you're extending the life of the boss fight. And that's really the key here with any sort of fight like this. You want to get through this, you want to negate any sort of threats as fast as possible. And if you split your focus and you do the young link for a little bit and then you work on the elder link, then you're basically just elongating the fight, and that's going to give them more opportunities to kill you. Now, in terms of the actual encounter itself, it's pretty straightforward. Both of the lynx have two weak points. They're very small considering how small the lynx actually are. I chose to focus on the young lynx first. I think that was really a solution for me. I thought it was smaller, it's a little bit faster, and I just wanted to get it out of the picture. And as you can see, I focus 95% of my energy on that lynx. Now, the elder lynx comes into the picture. Sometimes you'll hit it, sometimes you'll do whatever, but the key is to really focus on one target as much as possible. Of course, you have to use Focus of Nornir here, I think, more than any other fight because the weak points are so small, but there are only 2 weak points per lynx. There's also a few weird little situations in this fight. You just saw it there where the lynx will fight each other. Kind of a weird dynamic there. And then apart from that, they don't do much. They swipe, they do this kind of pounce thing on you, and I love this here. The lynx will jump on your back, and to get the lynx off, all you need to do is an extended dodge into a roll. Once you do that roll, the lynx will jump off. So it's a straightforward fight, but it really comes down to how well can you manage 2 targets. They don't bum rush you, they're not constantly in your face, and as you can see, I'm able to take out the young lynx pretty quickly, while the elder lynx, really, I haven't done much to it, right? I've gotten 1 weak point down, and he's about 95% health. So then I focus of Nornir him, hit that second weak point, and now I'm able to focus on that second target as much as possible. You guys may have also noticed that I'm using Gungnir, that is Odin's spear. If you don't have that yet, check out the video on our channel. But I like the spears for these legendary animal encounters. I've said it in some of the other boss videos that we've done. I like having that extended reach, and obviously Gungnir has an incredibly long reach as a legendary weapon. I just want to keep the enemy as far away from me as possible, especially these legendary animals that pretty much do everything up close, whether it be a bite or a swipe. They're all very close to me as a player, so if I can keep them further away, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I don't have a great ending to this fight. I'm actually using abilities that I really don't think matter that much, but what you'll see is that I'm using the fire ability more often in all of these encounters. I think putting that kind of status damage, or the ticking damage, if you will, on a target is really beneficial. Now, of course, you can use fire or poison, whatever technique works best for you. Of course, you can also build around those 2 elements, but for me, I'm pretty much going with my standard build. I swapped out for the spear, as we've already talked about, because I just thought it was going to be the best case scenario for me in this fight. Honestly, guys, this fight, after doing it 2 times right before I was recording it, I didn't feel that it was that important or special. It doesn't feel like it breaks the mold of any of the other legendary fights we've done. I think the jumping on the back is a really cool ability, so hats off to the developers for doing something a little bit different with that. But in terms of the actual encounter itself, it should be relatively straightforward for most players. Of course, you see me tap into the bow there. You know that I love the bow. It does a sizable amount of damage, so don't discount the bow if you prefer to fight these kind of encounters from range. So that's pretty much it for the Wildcats of the Weald. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And as always, friends, like and subscribe to the channel if you want more Assassin's Creed Valhalla content in your feed. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.